Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanchez. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Scott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game.
They're on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
19 target.
They'll run with Benson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the Rams' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Scott. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Foot. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 target.
Back to throw. Foot. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Foot. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, 47 yards. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Rams.
To throw with Scott. Operating from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The 20, 5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Austin. The danger of a pump that good, a 16-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll try the left side. Galvin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Galvin. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here we go, Scott.
Now Scott throwing to start the drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st down, Cardinals.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is taken in by McBride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, 27 yards. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
60 Bison.
Up the middle they go. Galvin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That was going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's Scott from the gun on 3rd down. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cards are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Galvin. And he'll make it only to the 43. A gain of 2.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Scott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
33 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Off the bootleg. Scott in trouble, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
It's 2nd down.
Scott now from the gun, he'll throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60. You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Lambert.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's running well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd down and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Lambert. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he takes it across for the Rams touchdown. A great play there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Cardinals 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks. It won't hurt their team. It won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Right there.
The 3-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Scott. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
22 yards there, a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Galvin trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He was brought down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 18.
Back to throw. Foot. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun on 3rd down. Foot. He'll try and do this himself. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lambert. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. Their second. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Foot. Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown, Rams! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Scott throwing to start the drive. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw is Scott. A final shot before break. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Allen. Booker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Cardinals 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Scott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They run over center with Benson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson, 65 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A short throw to Musgrave. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A short throw to Musgrave.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. This time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
42.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Foot. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's caught at the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Williams. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they drew it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Open man, here is Benson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Scott. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Scott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport still.
The defense was waiting for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go, here we go.
Harrison will go in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they head to the line. Second and a yard. Now again, right side, Curtis. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup, maybe their most important drive of the season. And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Second and a couple.
Looking to throw. Foot. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run the set.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. This is 2nd and 8.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his man. Complete. It's Benson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throwing the out, incomplete. That's Sanchez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
25 yards. First down, Arizona.
On first down, it's Benson. 172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now Scott, ball play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Ready.
On third down, here's Benson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To the left side, he finds Bond. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Back to throw. Foot. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Foot. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Galvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is
is intercepted. Picked up. Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got McBride. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Cardinals.
He'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they got to continue to move quickly.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Now, and he can't get him through. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
14 on the play.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll get a fair amount of yardage back, but now it's 4th down.
That brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him to completion.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
They are in the field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on 2nd down here.
So no gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
2nd down and 8.
Ready? Check, man. 19, target.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Scott.
And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. On his loop for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules will change, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So CD in the postseason, they obviously get the chance to answer that touchdown from a bit ago, but how do they set aside that pressure knowing that their entire season is coming down to this series?
What a great question, and I don't think that they said it.
And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
37-yard line.
Trying to keep their season alive, down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on 2nd down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, here we go. Now it's gut check time. They need to convert here to keep the series and their season alive.
And obviously, this is their biggest snap of the season. And across the line of scrimmage, how about that defense? They feel exactly the same way. And they know that one stop from celebrating a win themselves.
And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.